Another video on cryptocurrency and the stock market. So let's get started. Nike is quietly preparing for the metaverse. That is the first news. So as you know, metaverse is exploding. The interest in the metaverse is exploding around the world, and every company wants to take advantage of that. So Nike has also filed different applications for the metaverse brand. So what they are going to do is they are going to launch new sneakers, new footwears using virtual reality and metaverse. So that is what the first news is all about. The next news is about the Israel police have arrested 8 suspects in connection with the cryptocurrency fraud. So cryptocurrency frauds is very common everywhere. It's happening. 90% of the tokens that are coming in the cryptocurrency world are fake. So fraud is very common in the cryptocurrency world, and I will request or suggest you that you do not invest your money in the tokens that are not that popular, or that are not of the good quality. Just focus on the 100, or the just focus on the 100 top tokens and not beyond that. Don't go beyond that, otherwise you might end up with losing your money, and you might get involved in the fraud. So that is the second news. Next one is the on this day in 1985, what happened was that Windows 1.0 was released, and currently we have got Windows 10, Windows 11. But if you see, this is how it looked like when it was first launched, and see how much progress this Windows operating system has done since 1985. And that's why the investors in this Windows or the Microsoft company have also been awarded accordingly. So we should invest in such companies where there is a huge growth potential. Next news is coming from the Indian stock market. So Pankaj Parekh, one of the renowned investor in the Indian stock market, has shared this list of the stocks where they have got return on capital employed more than 40%. So all these companies are very quality companies, starting with Colgate, then Supreme Petroleum, then IEX, Mahindra Holidays, Hawkins Cookers, Page Industries, Oil Chemical, CAMS, TCS, Tanla Platforms, West Industries, Naukri, Coal India, BSF, Britannia, Marico, Tata Elxsi, India Mart, then Sonata Software, LTI, there is Larsen and Turbo Infotech, Metropolis, Mindtree Fertilizers and Traven, Deepak Nitride, HDFC, AMC. So all of these companies are very high quality companies, and if you want to invest, you can invest in these companies. I wouldn't recommend you invest in other companies. You should invest in those companies which are very high quality and where return on capital employed is more than 40%. The next news is coming from the Binance Smart Chain. So just like how we have got Ethereum chain, similarly there is a Binance Smart Chain, and a lot of distributed applications, games, NFTs are coming on that network as well. And here in this article they have mentioned the top 5 yield farms on the Binance Smart Chain. Now what is yield farm? So yield farm allow you to earn some money based upon your stake. For example, let us say you have got some BNB tokens, say 1000 BNB tokens you have got. So if you just hold that tokens in your account, you can't earn any money. But if you stake your tokens in the yield farms, what happens is basically kind of you are lending those tokens for a short duration of time, say 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, like that. And what you will get in return is that you can earn different tokens, or you can also earn some interest on those token. So here we have got the top 5 yield farms. Let us see what those yield farms are. So pancakes are one of the very popular application on the Binance Smart Chain. So here you can stake your coins and earn extra money. Then there is a Phoenix, there is another application. Then there is a Burn, then there is a Pancake Bunny, and Auto Farm. So all these applications are there where you can go and stake your currencies that you got and then earn extra income. Next news is coming from the China. So what has happened is that earlier in this year, what happened is that Chinese regulator is cracking down on a lot of IT or other tech companies like Alibaba, Tencent, Baidu. And recently what has happened is that they have fined them, as you can see here, companies that have been ordered to pay a total of 21.5 million yuan, that is $3.4 billion. That is the amount that has been they have fined these companies for. So I will request that do not invest in the Chinese stocks. You have got companies, very good companies in the US stock market, Nasdaq, NYSE listed companies. or the companies that do not have any connection with the China, do not invest those companies. For example, Alibaba, Tencent, Baidu. Recently, one of the top investor has also uh, like reduced the position in the Alibaba, Monish Pobrai. So he had heavily invested in Alibaba, but he had to take out the position because of these regulatory concerns in China. So I had also a lot of exposure to the Chinese stocks, but recently I have removed all the stocks from the Chinese market. Next news is coming from the Maharashtra where United Spirits related news has come. What has happened is Maharashtra government has cut the excise duty on imported scotch by 50%. So that will benefit the United Spirits company, and Dr. Muthuk is one of the investor who has heavily invested in United Spirits, and I am also bullish on this stock because a lot of people, as people uh, become rich in India, and the lot of middle class is growing. So with that growth, United Spirits will also grow because consumption, it is a consumption story, a modern consumption story in India. Next news is coming related to the Anand Mahindra. So that is the fake news. What has happened is that there is one article that is published, and where it has stated that Anand Mahindra has invested in cryptocurrency, and there is a full interview that has gone published online, but there is actually a fake interview, and that is what this news is all about. Then this is a BitGrail hack. So one of the cryptocurrency exchange was hacked recently, and this is one of the largest crypto hacks in the history. So I will recommend that do not invest or your money in those stock exchanges that are not renowned. So normally one of the quality exchanges that I will recommend is Coinbase in US if you are in US stock market. Then in Australia there is a BTC market, there is a Binance,